Listen closely. Before the first law was written, before the first border was drawn, water fell and wind moved freely. They were gifts of the earth, commons beyond price. Now, across the world, those gifts are for sale. In Australia, entire river systems are bought and traded like stock portfolios. In the U.S. Midwest, Wall Street funds quietly purchase aquifers beneath farmland. In South America, glacial meltwater is contracted decades ahead. Who actually owns the rain before it falls? And if someone can meter and sell it, when does a shared birthright become a private commodity? Air follows the same path. Carbon markets let corporations buy and sell emission rights, as if the sky were a ledger to balance, not a living atmosphere to protect. Even oxygen-rich forests are collateral in global finance schemes. If the price of breathing can be set in a trading room, what's left of the commons we were born into? Then there is the new gold rush. Minerals and rare earths powering our so-called green future. Lithium for batteries, cobalt and nickel for electric cars, neodymium for wind turbines and phone speakers. These are not endless. The richest deposits already come with deep scars. Child labor in Congo's cobalt mines, toxic brine lakes in Chile's Atacama, fragile Tibetan plateaus scraped for rare earths. What happens when demand doubles again? When supply chains buckle? Or when a single country corners the market, turning clean energy into a geopolitical weapon? A world built on renewable promises may find itself hostage to the very materials meant to free it. And while we scramble for the next mineral seam, life itself is slipping away. Species vanish at a rate 1,000 times the natural background level. Scientists speak of a sixth mass extinction, but treaties still treat biodiversity loss as a statistic, not a planetary emergency. Who decides how many disappearances are tolerable before ecosystems unravel? What is the threshold where silence in the forests becomes a crime against the future? Even the deep ocean, once thought untouchable, is now mapped for mining. Manganese nodules and cobalt crusts waiting beneath abyssal plains. The seabed is Earth's last wilderness, yet corporations already hold exploratory licenses larger than some nations. Do we understand enough about these ecosystems to gamble them for profit? Or are we repeating every mistake of land-based extraction a few miles deeper and decades too late? This is not a distant worry. It is the hidden architecture of tomorrow's conflicts. Water scarcity sparking regional wars, mineral monopolies steering energy transitions, and a biosphere pushed to breaking point while balance sheets still speak of quarterly growth. The question is not only what we take, but who decides what can be taken. Is it parliaments and people, or boards and private funds that move faster than any public vote? We cannot drink stock options. We cannot breathe futures contracts. Every species erased is a library burned. The real wealth of this planet has never been the ore in its crust, but the living systems that renew themselves. Water cycling, air cleansing, forests breathing in time with us. Those systems are not renewable if we treat them as collateral. So, I ask again, who owns the rain before it falls? Who priced the air before we breathed? And who among us will draw the line before the last free element is sold? I am Ashen Quill. The ink is ready. The silence is running out.